Hey guys, what is up? I'm back, it's Isaac. I'm back with a new video. Man, that's actually the first time I've ever said my name on the mic. That's a big moment for me. That's kind of links in with what I have to talk about today. And if you've been keeping up with me recently, I've uploaded 5 videos. This is video number 6 in the past 24 hours. That's a lot of work, but I'm doing it because if you go back about 5 days, 6 days, I made a promise to you guys. Within 7 days, I was going to make at least 7 videos, and there's a reason for that. But I'm gonna get to that in tomorrow's video. Yep, that's right. There's gonna be another video. Anyways, this video is about building your confidence. And this is, I'm gonna name this Changing Your Style, because I'm gonna be honest. When I started YouTube, I was very unconfident about myself. And if you go back and watch my first commentary, you will see that. Here's an example of it. I kid you not, literally 1 year ago, this time 1 year ago, when I had to get up in front of a class, 20 odd people and speak, I could not do it. I kid you not. Like, think about this. Your high school grades are on the line. I've made an entire speech, totally ready to present it. As soon as I got up there, I froze. I walked off, and I didn't say anything. I just walked off. And, I ended up getting an F for that. Evidently can't give a guy a pass who didn't do anything. I vowed right then, that I was going to change my style. And, 1 year later, here I am. I'm making commentaries, very little commentaries going up. I'm changing that. I'm going to change that as well. I'm going to try to upload more. Let me just give you guys a quick lowdown on my schedule. I have got to go to the gym twice a day. That's a total of 5 hours. Got to get, some sleep. That's like 2-3 hours. That's when I'm running off most days. I got to go to high school, 7 hours. Got to go to work, 5-hour shifts sometimes. I got sport. I got to hang out with friends. I got to do homework. It's just really hard to fit in time to, find a time to just record, find some time to edit and upload. I actually don't have anything to do that off. I've been recording gameplay off my phone, editing off my phone, recording off my phone. It's been really hard. Now we're getting on with this commentary. Swear to God, I take the longest time to do intros at 3 minutes. It's got to be like a record or something. Building your confidence. There's no real story behind this, just a couple quick pointers, because this is what I've been doing. So the first thing that you want to do is, and this may sound, uninviting at first, was to me, but you want to go out and put yourself in awkward positions. Purposely do, go out, talk to random people that you don't know, try and start conversations and learn from that. Because, if you put yourself in awkward conversations, then you have experience from that, and it's all just a learning experience. That's what I've been doing. I've been going to people, I've been talking, at my job, that's what I do, I talk to random people, it's part of conversation, some of us just really hit it off. I don't consider myself a totally unconfident guy, but I'd like to boost myself in that department. I'd like to boost my confidence where I can, to give things 110%. That's just me. My confidence, that me has always dragged me down. Whether it be talking to girls, talking to friends, pitching my ideas. Elementary school, you'd get in groups and you'd have to pitch your ideas. I'd have the craziest ideas. Like, I pitched them to my teacher, and like, are these good? And they're like, yeah, these are really good. Like, is your group doing this? And I'm sort of staring at them and say, no, as if it was a bad thing. And they're like, why not? And I said, because I didn't pitch it to them. I swear, every teacher, they say I'm too talkative to, 1 or 2 people, because those are people that I know I can talk to. Everyone else, I'm sort of quiet with. A lot of the time when I'm around people I don't know, I used to be just this really silent person. Nowadays, I'm meeting people, I don't try to brag about it, if what people consider bragging, but I put myself in positions that I don't want to be in, so that I have experience, I can learn from it, and it's good. Another thing is to really just, and I know this is like really weird when you do it for the first time, but talk to yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself like dead in the eye in the mirror and just talk to yourself. Practice going over, a couple opening lines. If you're doing a play, get involved in plays, do more speaking to things instead of just talking to yourself. Literally speak out loud to yourself, the one where people can hear. And it's going to be uncomfortable at first, you just have to deal with it and push through it. And that's pretty much what it is. I kid you not. Building confidence. This is actually going to be a little story. I'll put a story in there. I had a friend, he, everyone knows Tinder dating app online. Long story short, that's what it is in a nutshell. He met this, girl that he was falling for online. And here's the thing with both of them. They were both really unconfident. He didn't want to go out and meet her. She didn't want to Skype because, they're really insecure. And the key to building your confidence is to get rid of your insecurities. Like, you can never fully get rid of them. The trick is to keep them on lock. Find your insecurities, find out exactly what they are, boost yourself in those areas so that, you can kind of pull a cover over them when you need to. Don't show your fear. And that's what this guy and this girl couldn't do. And I remember I told him, like, dude, just, ask her out, go on a date. What could go wrong? And he's like, I don't know, I'd really like this girl. Like, I love the idea of this girl, like what I've got in my head, what I've got going. She's perfect. You know what, I'll get to that in another commentary. I'll put a pin on it, and I'll come back to that later, I swear, I'm promising. And I'm gonna keep it, the video number 6, I'm gonna keep it. But anyways, and I told him, like, dude, like, this girl, you're always gonna be asking yourself, what if you don't ask her out? Like, the trick to, doing anything bold in life is literally just to pick up your balls, man up. If you don't have the balls to do what you want to do, you're always gonna be asking yourself, what if this happened? What could have come from this? And then you're gonna be overthinking it. You're gonna regret the decisions that you didn't make because you didn't have the balls to man up and do what you want to do. And that's all because of insecurities. I swear, it's all because of that. And so, for me personally, one of my insecurities was my body. I said that real weird, my body. But my body, I was always real insecure of that because I was always a real skinny guy. I would always do all the athletics, I wouldn't sit at home, I wouldn't eat, I never had a chunky build. So, I was one of those guys, who was sucking, you see the bones. People would do that for entertainment, and they sort of, be like, whoa, like, how do you do that? That's super crazy. But they said it in a way that I wasn't, really proud of myself doing, sort of, look at this guy, like, he's so different from everyone else. And I was thinking, I had to change that. I was so insecure about that. So since then, I've started going to the gym. I've mentioned that earlier. The gym twice a week, 3 to 5 hours a day, going to the gym, and it's really paying off. And I can tell I'm not as insecure about my body. In fact, you start loving it. I'm not gonna lie. You go in there with the mindset, thinking people are gonna, they're not gonna make fun of me anymore. And it gets to the point where you get so into working out, you block out everyone else. You don't care what they think. You don't care about, what's going to come from this. It's a sanctuary to me, the gym. I go to the gym, I'm me, I'm free, I'm myself. And it's totally cool, I bust my ass there. 3 hours, it all pays off. I started doing that, I started eating healthier, and I'm now more secure about my body. And I remember, there was always this one teacher, my art teacher in the 7th grade. And I remember she was like, you're a weird kid, like, you don't listen to me, you don't do what you're meant to do, sit in the corner, write lines, tell me a little bit about yourself, I need to know more about you. That was this teacher's mindset. Like, I respected her, she was cool, but, as a 7th grader, I just didn't really care for other people's opinions, it was me and my best friend, we just kind of kick it, and we didn't care what anyone else thought. So I gave her a quick summary, and I mentioned that I'm a radical guy, and then she said, when she read it, she was like, are you sure this is right? Like, radical? Like, random, maybe. Like, you're definitely not radical. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you gonna bring me down to that level? Like, I'm a 7th grader. You're really gonna talk down to me like that? And, she continued to do it, and other people in the class are like, oh yeah, you remember my sister, teacher? You remember my sister? Yeah, like, wasn't she radical? Like, oh yeah, she was such a rad chick. Like, I'm thinking, these dudes are rubbing in my face. Like, come on, guys. And, I'm never gonna forget that, because that was a turning point for me. This teacher who talked so down to me about, what I thought about myself. And, she even said, your older sister, like, she was radical, but you're not. Like, you've got the whole wrong idea. Dude, I'm proving her wrong. Everything in my life, I'm serving towards what that teacher did. And, it kind of feel sort of desperate or, sad in a way, because I'm improving myself to that level, I'm overcoming what she thought I couldn't do, and I'm putting myself out there, becoming more radical. Like, I don't mean to talk myself up, like, I don't like to have an ego, but building a confidence, like, this entire video, that's what it is. Like, I'm uncomfortable talking up about myself, but talking up about other people, I can do fine. My best friend, a girl says, no, I'm really into your best friend. I'm like, oh, you're like, this is super hot, like, super cool. No homo. Like, I would totally talk about one of my friends, no homo, but that's something for another time. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a rather long one. I'm gonna have to cut this down by a lot, and I mean a lot. It's probably gonna be, split into 2 videos, because I hate making these long ones. It really strays people away from the videos, and, why do I bother making videos if nobody wants to watch them? Maybe, just to boost my own confidence, I'm actually not fussed. But if you guys liked it, drop a like. If you know someone who can benefit from this, share the video with them. What harm could it possibly do? Apart from, hurt hurting their ego. This is all about getting people's egos up. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Alright, anyways, guys, that is video 6 out of 6. That's video 7 out of 7. I kept my promise. I made 7 videos in 7 days. And in fact, 6 of those videos in 24 hours. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Anyways, guys, new video tomorrow. It's gonna be up. It's gonna, you know, talk about why I've done 7 videos and just clear a whole bunch of stuff up. But anyways, until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.